What it is, y'all. It's Colin. We are back with another reaction video, and today we have Mr. Gene Deal back on the channel. But today, he's talking about Puff, but not as much as he has been previously. He's mentioning Jamie Foxx, and the only reason why I recorded or I'm even thinking about reacting to this video is because Jamie Foxx just had a special that came out on Netflix explaining why he was going through what he went through during that time period. So this should be interesting to hear what Gene Deal has to say. A lot of his information has come from left field, meaning that the shit is completely random to me. I don't know what's real, I don't know what's not real, but if you feel like Gene is telling the truth, let me know in the comment section. But bro, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below of what I should react to next. Let's go ahead and get into it.
You being around Diddy back then, you know anything about, his relationship with Jamie Foxx?
Yo, the relationship Diddy had with Jamie Foxx, well, I met Jamie Foxx on a tour bus. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, we was at, oh my God, it slipped my mind where we was at, but they was on some friendship stuff, and it was a tour bus, and Puff was in the back, and there was a lot of girls in the front, and Jamie was just real touchy-feely. But Puff didn't come out the back. I don't know if Puff came out the back of the tour bus. You understand? And Jamie went back there for a minute or so. Then he just came out, and he was all touchy-feely with the girls. And I'm looking at this dude like, wow, this dude kind of like touchy-feely with these girls, and he don't even know them. They know him because he Jamie.
But I feel like a lot of niggas get too comfortable around girls too quickly, bro. I know a lot of dudes, or I've been in a lot of situations where people they were too close, like Gene said, too touchy-feely with women. Like, it's alright to talk to them, but bro, once you start putting your hands on them, that's where shit gets tricky. That's when you start getting in those rooms of, oh, he's weird, so I don't want to deal with him. Even if you're drunk, I don't care if you're high, whatever the case may be, bro. Keep your damn hands to yourself. I don't care if you Jamie Foxx, Michael J, whoever the case may be, bro. Keep your hands to yourself. Alright, bro. I think that should be the bottom line here, right?
Fox. But he didn't know them, so I don't really know their real relationship or how close they was. I didn't meet Jamie Foxx and really have a conversation with him until I was at his house and I was with Scott Storch. So I don't know how close they was and how close they wasn't. But when I met and I had a conversation with Jamie Foxx, it was about, he was talking about people coming out there to California and show business, and the rappers and the singers and stuff like that, and they get connected with the gang members, and the gang members have a whole different ideology. And he was telling us that people mess up when they get with the gang members because they ideology and what they want out of them is totally what they looking for, whether you use them for security or whatever. And then this time we was at his house, and Scott Storch was doing some beats and doing some music for him. And I was playing pool, and the dude told me, he said, yo, I was playing Jamie Foxx. And he said, yo.
Hey, the funny thing about Jamie Foxx is that bro is literally known to be a party head, dog. I think he did was it a stand-up, or I think he was on an interview, and he was basically talking about how he met Kanye West before Kanye West was who he is today. Like, he met him with the backpack and the polo on. Bro's literally a legend. I had to Google how old this nigga was because the stories that he was coming up with, I'm like, bro, there's no way. What? How old are you? Come to find out, bro was 56. He don't look 56 at all. But I'm just saying that to say Jamie Foxx is a staple in the hip-hop or in the black entertainment community as a whole. And to see him going through what he went through with the brain bleeds and the drug accusations and all that shit, it's sad, bro. It's sad. But hey, man, if you haven't watched that Netflix documentary, I say watch it, bro. It's actually heartfelt.
And I was playing pool, and the dude told me, he said, yo, I was playing Jamie Foxx. And he said, yo, let me just tell you something. If you beat him, especially on his table, and I wasn't no hell of a pool player. I was damn good. I was good, but I wasn't no hell of a pool player. I'm sitting up there playing. The dude said, yo, man, if you beat him, you gonna have to beat him all night, or he ain't gonna let you go home. I said, what do you mean he ain't gonna let me go home? He said, nah, man, he hate to lose. I'm letting you know that. And me and Scott had been out all day, so I scratched on the 8 ball, and he called that a win. So I said, good. All right, I scratched on the 8 ball. I did that shit on purpose so we could leave. But him and Diddy relationship, and I see what they saying about what happened, and I really want to hear the full story about what's going on with him and Diddy, and if he really said, and it shows that Diddy, poisoned him, or he's the reason why he got sick that night. I want to hear that.
Oh my God, Gene, hold on, bro. You know everything else. Why don't you know this? This is the juicy shit, right? You're supposed to know his relationship with Jamie Foxx and why he would be poisoned by P. Diddy, right? What do y'all think happened between Jamie Foxx and P. Diddy for P. Diddy to poison him? Excuse me, my bad, yo. But I'm honestly asking y'all, what do you think happened between Puff and Jamie for Puff to be like, yo, you gotta get out of here? Because if there's no real motive, that's not really gonna convince me that what he's saying right here is truthful. Or maybe he's just making some shit up off the top of his head. Because I watched the special and I don't think that Jamie referenced Puff at all in, his past about him damn near overdosing and having the brain bleed. Yeah, he joked around with it. He poked around with the thought a bit because that's what the media was running with. But I don't think, and I could be wrong, obviously, but I don't personally think that Puff did that. Just like it's easy for someone to say, or someone to believe what Gene is saying, that Puff is capable of drugging Jamie. I'm on the other side saying I don't think he's capable of doing that shit. I don't know. That's just my opinion, but let me know what would have happened for Puff to be that upset at Jamie, bro.
Poison him, or he's the reason why he got sick that night. I want to hear that for myself. But I know it's trending on the internet, but I don't know how true it is. I don't know their relationship as far as other than he was cool enough to get on the tour bus, fill up the girls, and go to the back room and chill with Diddy, then come out, fill up the girls, and leave. That's all I know.
And you said him and Diddy was being touchy with the females?
No, he was.
Diddy was in the back, bro.
Diddy already had some female in the back in the tour bus, and Jamie Foxx got on the bus like he owned it, like it was his. So I know he had a conversation with Puff before he got on the tour bus. You understand what I'm saying? I know he had a conversation because he wouldn't have got on the tour bus unless he had that conversation with him. He wouldn't be able to go to the back unless he had a conversation with him.
How you feel about the
Why
gay
is that,
rumors
though?
surrounding Jamie Foxx?
Hold on. Jamie Foxx getting gay rumors to... Who doesn't get... Bruh, in 2024, bruh, what black mogul has not seen or been accused of some type of homosexuality things? Like, bro, they hit everybody with the homosexual title, right? Ain't nothing wrong with that, but bro, it's like the emasculation that I'm seeing on the internet is sick. It is sick, bro. It's damn near like the worst thing to be called a homosexual. No offense, if you go that way, rock on, do what you gotta do. But I'm saying, like, I feel like a lot of people cast that on people to insult them or to emasculate them. And we know that America has a problem with emasculating black men. Let's keep it a stack, bro. We're gonna keep it 100. So to see Jamie Foxx is being called a homosexual, P. Diddy is being called a homosexual. Who else, bro? Meek Mill done got hit with it. Golly, they hitting everybody with the accusations in 2024, bro. What? This might be a year for the books. We gonna have to throw 2024, bar that bitch up like this, and throw it as if we were playing trash ball in the classroom, man. This junk is disturbing, low key, bro. But again, there's nothing wrong with it if he was that. But we know Jamie Foxx to be a heterosexual man.
How you feel about the gay rumors surrounding Jamie Foxx?
What I think about the gay rumors is that's Hollywood, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how they get to the top. I've said it 1,000 times, man. The people that indulge and make that type of behavior common, like they don't have a problem with it. Putting on the dresses. You understand? Acting as if they a woman. Taking those type of roles. When they show those people that they are capable of doing that, they're capable of doing anything.
Okay. Let me pause you right there. So there's a difference between Martin Lawrence putting on a dress Tyler Perry putting on a dress, Eddie Murphy putting on a dress, and someone actually bribing you with sex, saying like, if you do this for me, then you get the job. That's a huge difference. And I see where Gene's coming from, but I'm just making that distinction between Martin Lawrence is a hilarious comedian. Big Mama's House was genius. Tyler Perry, Medea was hilarious, and I still watch Tyler Perry movie. I don't know why people act as if Tyler Perry not one of the greatest movie writers out here. I watch all his movies, that's all I'm saying. Eddie Murphy, what did he do? He did Norbit. Oh, come on, man. They all dressed up as women at some point in their careers to put out a piece of art that people enjoyed, that people thoroughly enjoyed. Should they be labeled with being gay or homosexual? No, they shouldn't be. But again, we go back to Cat Williams whenever he exposed everyone, saying that basically if you put on a dress in your career at some point, you sold yourself to the industry, you sold yourself to the Illuminati, bro. That narrative is what people are taking throughout 2024. It's that narrative that people are running with now. Some of the greatest actors and actresses have switched roles at some point.
And that's how they get their rise into their fame in Hollywood.
You personally, you think it's possible that Diddy drug Jamie Foxx?
If Jamie Foxx was at a Diddy party, and what we're finding out now, and what they're allegedly saying now, that he had certain kind of alcohol with drugs in it. We had certain kind of allegedly baby oil with drugs in it. And those people touch those certain things, and they have that certain things in them, it can react to their bodies and make them go through those certain type of situation.
That's facts, though.
Brother, if you touch fentanyl, you could die. They got drugs, if you touch it, you could die. So if they say that you get that baby oil or that other stuff in your system, you wake up and you don't know what happened to you, it's possible that that could have some kind of chemical reaction to his body that caused him to have a seizure, that caused him to have some kind of convulsion and stuff like.
All right, this is the problem with Genie, right? If he was such a prominent part of P. Diddy's past, right? Like, if he was such a figure, he can retell all these stories and experiences that he experienced with not only P. Diddy, but Jamie Foxx. Who else did he bring into the situation? I don't know. Any of the celebrities that he's talked about in his interviews. Now he's talking about Jamie Foxx. When it comes to baby oil, the baby oil thing, you should be able to debunk that easily, bro. I would think that would be a fact that was so significant to where you could say, hey, that baby oil was drugged or it was not drugged. I personally don't think it was drugged. I'm pretty sure that they've tested it, and I haven't heard anything about that baby oil being or having drugs in it. But I mean, like, Gene, bro, you so adamant about your stories. You know everything, but when it comes to something that's significant in the case is the baby oil, you got 1,000 bottles. Why can't you tell us whether or not it had drugs in it? Do y'all think he's trying to save face here? Maybe he knows that the baby oil didn't have drugs in it, or that it may have been drugged and he's just trying to save his own ass. I get that too. No pun intended, but oh man, I would just think that if he knew half the information that he says he knows about P. Diddy, he would know what the hell was going on with that baby oil. Because baby oil is obviously a prominent part of a P. Diddy freak-off or a P. Diddy party. He had 1,000 bottles of it. That shit can't be new. It has to be some type of culture that he has had where he's like, yo, I need my baby oil, bro. It's a habit for me to have my baby oil here. I think Gene Deal's hiding some shit, in other words. He knows something, bro.
A seizure.
He knows something.
Caused him to have some kind of convulsion and stuff like that. And he goes and what was he, unconscious? He was in a coma or something? They didn't know what was going on with him? Bruh. All that's possible. And if he said he told the story and you got people on the internet said that's the story he told, was it a joke? Was he using it in his stand-up, or was it true? And he was using it in his stand-up. We have to see that.
Hey, you know what though? I agree though. They say with all jokes comes a little bit of truth, or all good jokes are foundationed around some type of truth. I get what Gene did. Usually I'd be very standoffish with Gene Deal. I'm kind of like on the opposite side because I don't know. I think if anything, I'm not trying to accuse him of anything, but if he knows this much information, how is he not a part of this shit? That's my whole stance on Gene Deal. I hope he isn't a part of it, but I'm also saying, like, if you could say P. Diddy's guilty, you should also be able to say Gene Deal is guilty to some extent. I honestly don't think P. Diddy's guilty. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm obviously not gonna ignore the news and the facts that are released to us. I'm just that person that's innocent to proven guilty. Like I say in a lot of my videos, bro, the justice system has been unfair to black people for a long ass time. That's my whole stance on this P. Diddy situation. Just like how they're trying to hit Jay-Z with those grape charges. I'm gonna get into that in another video. Let me know if I should react to that in this comment section, I guess. But man, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. At this point, it's just entertainment to me. I don't give it any real energy because once I just start doing that and depleting my energy and my efforts, I feel like a piece of a baked potato or some shit. Like, this doesn't deserve real energy, is all I'm saying, man. There's some people out there that will literally ride and say, Gene Deal's right. Gene Deal's right. And I get it, and I respect your opinion for saying that, but bro, prove it. You can't prove that shit. Why you riding so hard for somebody you don't know, bro? That's all I'm saying.
So all that's possible.
We'll see, man. We'll see, bro. I'm just very interested in seeing how this case is going to wrap up because they're not even going to court until May of next year. And who knows, bro? Who knows? At that point in time, I think the media is going to die down to an extent where they're not going to completely turn their back to the P. Diddy situation, but there's going to be some other significant event that happens to where people are going to turn their heads slightly away from P. Diddy for a second and focus on that event at hand. But it's looking weird out here. And I gotta double down on my stance, bro. I gotta double down on the fact that I think P. Diddy's being set up because Jay-Z just got hit with some charges randomly by John Doe. What are we talking? A John Doe, bro. So I don't know. I think it's a money grab situation, bro. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think about it. And again, man, anything could be true, so don't come attacking me. Or if you do, I'm gonna have to grill your ass in the comment section. But we just here to have fun, man. But until next time, make sure to lay stuff on nobody. We have peace. It's in Greece. Oop.